Hi. Hello. Hi. The one time that I do not wear my headphones while in the just starting is the one time where the playlist is over. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I deserve that. That one time. Whatever. I hope it wasn't too long. Hello, everyone. Hello. Go meowing. Hello Weep, hello Deadshot, hello Floresta, hello Just a Memory, hello Tuan, hello Naka, hello. How are you guys? How was life? Except for the fact that my music didn't play. I'm very EP today. I'm not. Well, I'm. My eyes are very EP today. Yeah. Me? I think it's okay. I must say I'm not the widest awake, but it could be worse. It has been worse recently. So today is one of the more awake day, but for some reason my eyes are really, really tired. So if I do this or this or this a lot of times during the stream, it's because of that. My eyes feel very dry and stuff. But they have been from the very beginning of the day. I don't know if it's the light. I don't know if they are dusty. I don't know if they are dry for some reason. It is what it is. Could be allergic to something like pollen and stuff. Who knows? Who knows? But that's the only thingy. Sexy. Thank you very much. Not bad, but not good. Neutral. Solid. Mid. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that feeling. But that's okay. You know, you don't have to be extraordinary good all the time. 5 out of 10 is still solid 5 out of 10 day. You know? Nothing to complain is a big win, you know? Gonna eat some salmon. Like, how do you eat your salmon? Do you eat it like smoked? Do you eat it raw? Do you eat it pan fried? Out of the oven? How do you eat your salmon? Miserable and painful. Oh no, Naka, what's going on? Pain? You're feeling in pain? What happened? Hello, Vexen. Hi, how are you? Hi, Dark Flames. Hi, how are you? Hello. Life has been the same as always, bitch. Don't say that. Don't say that. But we do the best with that. Well, yeah, we do the best with what we have. I mean, as long as you don't have something to complain about, you know, thing is, if you're looking for something, you will always find something to complain about. But do you really feel truly bad about something? Because if not, then it's not too bad, right? Then it's okay. It's a midday is still not a bad day. Too much pollen, maybe, but I don't think weather is weird recently. It's a mixture of stormy, sunny, and cloudy. Like we literally have every weather today. I shit you not, except for snow, maybe. Okay, sure. But it's been super bright and sunny. It's been a little bit rainy. I already heard thunder, and it's supposed to be stormy right now, probably in other places in my city. I don't know. The weather is really weird. So, that might fuck with my body. It's about an hour away before I normally sleep for trying to fix my schedule, so I'm trying to a droopy as way. Oh, so it's late for you already? Yeah. But it's good that you already feel a little bit droopy. That means that the sleep schedule thingy works. If you're already EP and you go to bed soon, then that means you can fall asleep easier, right? Fried with potatoes and veggies. Fried? Fried salmon. Ooh. Oh, also pan fried, probably. Nice. Nice. I basically have today off. Yippee! In the middle of the week. That's cool. That's cool. Do you have to work on the weekend though? Because today is off. I'm good. Just playing new Pokemon game. It's called Pokemon Unbreakable Ties. What do you mean, new Pokemon game? Is that official or is that a fan game? Oh, are you lying to me? Let me Google. Mon. Is that a real Pokemon? It's a fan game and it's fun. Okay. I was confused. If I didn't hear of it, it's probably a fan game. I'm glad that it's cool though. Hmm. How can I play this game, man? I didn't play Pokemon in a while. It might be cool to be able to play some more Pokemon. Hmm. Hmm. I'll keep that tab open. Exactly. Bad news, it's raining. Good news, it's raining before bed. Oh, I had that yesterday. I had that yesterday when I went to bed and I opened the window, right, for some fresh air before sleep, and I hear the rain and it's still kind of warm and it smells like rain. I love it when it smells like rain and earth and it sounds nice, good EPA and it's not stormy rain, right? It's just a little drizzle. That's a mood. As long as you don't have to go outside, it's a mood. No, my last day is on Friday. Oh, what you doing afterwards? Crazy. Like 2 hours ago, there was a thunder right outside my house. There was a flash and a loud boom. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 that's creepy. Did something burn down? I mean, thunders usually are very big. So, did it hit something? Or did it just, was it right above you? Or close by? Military classes next week. Oi, 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 oi. Military class. Do you guys have to go to military where you live? Or what's military class? You don't have that at school or university, do you? As a woman in Germany, I have no clue about military and stuff, especially not in other countries. How do I unbreakable ties? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll remember it for later. Let's put that tab over here. What's this notification? Oi. I know that sound alert. Hello? Hello? XD. Hi. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hey, Keys? Is your name Keys? Did I pronounce that correctly? Welcome in. After the mill, I plan on taking a month to readjust to the civilian life. Just a month is crazy. I would take way longer, but yeah, definitely. I think that's a very good idea. July 1st, beginning to work at PTG. What's PTG? Hello, artistic. Yes, keys. Yes, I saw that correctly. XD is funnier though. XD keys. Hope the stream is going well. Oh, we just started not too long ago, so I'm just yapping. How was your stream? What were you doing? I mean, yeah. No, we're about to play Honkai today. But so far we're just yapping, you know, how the day is, how the weather is, small talk, yikes. And military. Yep. Diesel mechanic. Diesel. I know that word. I'm German. Diesel sounds like I know it. I see. Cool. Do you already like, how did you get that job? Yeah. How did you go from military to that? VOD? VOD. Yeah, they have a lot of jobs. That's cool, that's cool. The thing in college and university where I live, the actual name of the subject is national defense. We have to stay at the military dorm for anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, learning and essentially living there during that time, except my case, we get to leave at the end of the day to go home because of food poisoning cases last year. Oh, well, that's cool though if you're able to go home. I mean, you probably have a lot of time wasted because of the traveling, right? Because I bet if you usually live there, then you do that for a reason. But that's interesting. For what though? Why does it exist that you have to do that for 2 weeks to a month? Just as a lesson. For what specific reason? In case you ever have to go to military, so you already know a tiny bit? Or what? Was drawing Pokemon by memory. We were also talking about Pokemon, about the new fan-made Pokemon game. Oh my god. How did it go? Thanks for the follow, guys. Thank you. How did it go? How good did you you know, redraw them out of memory? I'm so bad with out of memory stuff, so especially proportions. With a reference, easy. Without one, or did you at least look at the reference for a few seconds and then you had to draw out of memory? Or just, you know, chat says one name and you have to know it. Of the outfit. Thank you so much. Wait, I can show you my full outfit. Oh. I missed the boots. There we go. That's my full outfit. I am indeed a little bit cyborg. Oh. It's not just tech wear, it's tech body. It's a little bit more. I also have a hood and a mask. Very cool, very cool. You're so close to 1K, Carnets. Yeah, thank you. Don't say that yet. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it by saying congrats too early. Oh. Snail won't work like that. Oh, thank you so much. The military has sponsorships? Oh, and PGG was one of them. Ah, okay. So it's easier. I took the class, scored top 3 in class. Cool. Do you also have fun with it though? Or do you just do it because you're top in the class? I hope you're not doing something that you also enjoy. That's also very important. It's mandatory. So you already skipped actual military by signing up to college. Ah, interesting though. I don't. Sorry, but I just question how much sense it makes, right? To teach that for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Like, I get the point why. But like, let's say you don't have to go to military, right? So, a month is not a lot. And in like, I don't know, 3-5 years, you probably already forgot majority of what you learned in those 2 to 4 weeks. So why do they teach that? Just so everybody has some sort of military checked off from their list? You either go to military or you go to college, but if you go to college, a tiny bit of military still has to be in there. Like, really? That a new cross-stitch and there's of Pokemon too? Oh my god. Oh my god, so much Pokemon. Is that a sign from the universe that either a new Pokemon is already announced, but it looks boring as fuck. Was that a sign that we have to play some more Pokemon soon? Maybe the fan-made one? I played Pokemon Uranium on the channel before. That's the first game I played on this channel. Actually, the fan-made game, Pokemon Uranium, because it was on brand for me. So I kind of miss Pokemon. I mean, we had Pokemon in Minecraft, and I also didn't play Minecraft in a while. Maybe I could also just play Minecraft and Pokemon in one. And I'll go with that. Whatever. Damn. I'm gonna get a moment. Okay. Take your time. Don't worry. Basically took what I did and put it in the civilian world. So, do you have fun? Or no? I did 6 years in the US Army. 6 years? That's crazy. That's a while. You love your job? Okay, I'm glad. That was the important thingy for me. Because, military can be forced upon people, but if you do something afterwards that's sponsored by it, and now you will do that probably, hopefully, maybe, potentially for the rest of your life, or, your work life, it's important that you like it. Hi, Kaimon. Hello. How you doing? Honestly, a lot of things don't make sense in my country's education system. I wouldn't go too far into it because I have a lot to say. Okay. I see. I mean, same. There are not a lot of countries where the educational system actually makes sense, in my eyes at least. I think, what was it, like Sweden, Norway, one of those Scandinavian countries was kind of okay. I think Denmark was too, but most countries have a weird educational system, in my opinion. I don't know. It depends on the goals they have also on top of that. Because every country, is specialized in different things when it comes to import and export. So, like, England and Germany are very industrial and like tech and yeah, no, thank you. Not everybody loves that, but all right. But we don't have to go to military, at least. Can, but we don't have to. Pokemon X is my favorite. What's your all's favorite, guys? What Pokemon? Original Pokemon. And if your favorite is a fan-made, you can also say that. But what's your favorite real Pokemon game? You have X. I think mine is either what was it called? Ruby? No. I don't know the names in English. Pokemon. Diamond and Pearl. That was it. Diamond and Pearl. Because I think that was the first game I played. Or Black and White. Because I like the story most about Black and White. Yeah. Army is the worst place while you're in it the best place when reminiscing about after going back to cell life. Yeah, I think society, or just people interacting with each other in normal day-to-day life can be such a big fuck up. And that's the one thing that's nice, or might be nice, about military, right? the teamwork you have and the support, but day-to-day life, comfort, privacy, all that shit is probably way worse. Hi, Joel. Hello. How are you doing? Emerald. Pokemon Red, but I'm old. I think it's usually the first Pokemon game somebody played, right? I think Black and White, the one with Greninja. 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 Oh, was that Black and White? No, I think it's even later. That Black and White? Sixth generation. No, that is Y and X. Not Black and White. That's Y and X. Charmeleon. I mean, you can also say your favorite Pokemon, but I think that's, in my opinion, for me, it's way harder to say my favorite Pokemon rather than my favorite game. Just got out of work and tomorrow is holiday, so life's good on my side. Nice. True, it's also a holiday in Germany. Yeah. I keep forgetting that because it doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, right. Tomorrow is, oh, wait, no, tomorrow is a horrible day. No, forget it. Oh. Tomorrow is a 3-in-1 holiday in Germany, basically. It's Christi Himmelfahrt, whatever the fuck that is. It's something, you know. Don't ask me. It's religious. And then it's also Man Day and Father's Day. So basically everything male is celebrated tomorrow. So yeah, many drunk men are going outside. Probably it depends on the weather, but I think tomorrow was supposed to be good weather. So better not to leave the house. I'm glad I don't have to work.
With great intensity.
Hi, Luca. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, as a woman who works in a bar, I am very, very happy that I'm currently sick and don't have to work tomorrow. Speaking as a teacher, I spent time researching this. You're a teacher, Floresta? Oh, yeah. Floresta, do you have a country where you think the educational system is good? Or which country has the best educational system, in your opinion? This one just hit different. It typically is like that. When you become part of a fandom, that the thingy that introduced you into it is typically your favorite because of nostalgia and everything. Doing good. Hope the stream is going well. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just yapping as per usual. Before we do the gamble and the grinding, we're just you know, yapping away. I'm trying to go into the stream mode. Maybe wake up a little bit more. Gen 6, whatever that was, that's my favorite. X and Y. X and Y. Yeah, I love in Germany. Let's go. Also got Red together with the Game Boy Advance for Christmas. That was cool. Yeah. That sounds like a child's dream. Pokemon and Game Boy. Yeah. I think I had a DS Lite before I had a Game Boy. So, but I really liked the Game Boy games. To be honest, I'm not caught up to Pokemon Gen since the Sun and Moon game. Oh, the Sun and Moon game had so much potential, but they made it so weird. I don't know. I think Sun and Moon was the most love-hate relationship. I think it was... What? they introduced a lot of new things in Sun and Moon, if I remember correctly, like the Ultra Pokemon, the special world. I think it was more open world or something. No, I think it was the first game. It wasn't open world, but it was the first game that had Pokemon walking around, I think. So, you know, you don't just walk around in the tall grass and at some point it's like, but you can actually see Pokemon in the tall grass of some sort, I think. That's where that got introduced. But I really liked the game after that. Sword and Shield. The story was not my thing at all. I have no clue what it was about. I couldn't give less fucks about what the legendary looked like, but that was the first more open world one, and it was pretty cool. And I liked the music. It had like football halls as a gym theme and stuff. That was also pretty cool. I didn't even know about the other two. The other two? Wait. Wait, what the other two? I'm sorry, I switched topic too much. Finland, because everything there is weird, everything works slow. As everything there is weird, everything works slow. Well, maybe it's just weird because you're not used to it, but I mean, if it works, then it seems to be a good thing. True, yeah. It was a Scandinavian country. Let's move to Finland, everyone. I mean, okay, I couldn't care less about education system now that I'm out of it. I don't go to school anymore, and I don't want any children to go to school, but still, those countries seem to do something way better. I live in Norway. I love it when the Pokemon walk around. When you can see them and you can choose who to fight. And I think in Sword and Shield was where they introduced, not introduced, but where you were also able to see their level. That was also nice. Because in the open world area, you had a great mixture of level 3 and level 50 Pokemon. no matter what level you are. So you were able to avoid the level 50 ones. You have a great taste in music. Thank you. I know that a lot of streamers are kind of scared of having rock or metal and stuff like that on their stream because it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I don't give a fuck. I think most people that vibe with me also vibe with that music, or at least vibe enough that they don't you know, they wouldn't leave just because of the music. If you don't like my stream just because of the music and the music is enough to make you leave after a few seconds, then I don't need you here. That looks better. I don't like the clown nose with my mask.
Look into my eyes with great intensity.
Lovely combination. I think I like Team Rocket story the most. Team Rocket wasn't a game?
Intensity.
Wasn't Team Rocket just in the show? Yippee-ki-yay, mother... Thank you for the 10 biddies. Thank you. Oh. I forgot I enabled some of my toggles for bits and follows and stuff, and I was like, something is different with my eyes. What the frick is going on? I want a mustache. Why didn't you get the mustache? Why did you redeem the clown, not the mustache? We didn't have the mustache. Should be available. They were in Soul Silver. I never played Soul Silver and Gold. I would explain why I don't know it. What's your favorite villain team? Mine is no doubt Team Rocket. I think my favorite team, I don't remember their name, but I think my favorite team was actually the one in Sun and Moon, I think, because they were edgy. I like that team that had mainly poison. I think it was poison Pokemon. They were edgy. I like the team that looked edgy. They made me want to be a villain. I would die in the cold. I wouldn't trade my tropical climate. Oh, I would. I, mm, you know, I'm used to my 4 seasons. I don't really want to live in tropical climate or in cold climate. I think I'd survive better in cold climate because I just wear a lot of layers and that's it. I think tropical would kill me more. Oh, it would bother me more. I think freezing isn't cool. But it's just freezing in the end. I think tropical climate could overstimulate me way too much because it's hot, it's wet, your clothes are sticky, your hair is sticky, you're sweaty, you're smelly, you can't breathe properly. It's everything is humid. I think that would be worse for me. But in the end, it's what you're used to, right? Can I have a bucket of this tea? Wait, what? Tea? We talk about tea? What? What? Your music not quite my staples. Like the background noise, I don't really care. Yeah. I mean, if it bothers you, I can also always make it more quiet. And in the end, it's also not there in the VODs. So I think it's Team Skull. That sounds very edgy. That sounds like they were. Yeah. Yep. They look edgy. They sound edgy. They were Alola, so Sun and Moon. And they used poison Pokemon. Not specifically only poison, but like they use somewhat edgy Pokemon. I see Ganger, I see a lot of different though. Weavile, Golbat. No, they still switched up stuff. That's my favorite. Because they are cool. Not because of the story, like I said, Alola was kinda but I like the design. 33 years living at 28 to 32, anything much lower than that, and I feel bad. You constantly have 30 degrees plus minus 2? Is there no bigger ups and downs? Are you always edging the 30 degrees Celsius all year long? When you were talking about music, cup of tea. When if it is your cup of tea or it's not your cup of tea, I see. Oh, burp incoming. That's the first time I muted on stream when I had to burp. First time. Are you proud of me? I very much dislike that you can find me when you search for girl burp, VTuber burp, and stuff like that on YouTube. You might get my VODs as a recommendation for whatever fucking reason. I don't burp that often, okay? I am not known for my burps anywhere but on YouTube. Because I can see, when I see my videos and I see my statistics, I can check what search made people click on my videos. And that's okay. It was a video with 500 views and 5 views of them, which is not a lot in comparison, but still 5 views were because someone was looking for girl burp. 2 were because somebody was looking for VTuber burp. And I think there was a third one that also had burp in it. So yeah, for whatever reason, people find my VOD because of it. It's not a lot, but it's the majority. It was on top of the list, you know? So I have to mute more when I burp now. I don't want to be known for that. It was more clicks than German VTuber. If you Googled, or not Google, if you search on YouTube for German VTuber, you don't find me. But if you search for VTuber girl burp or some shit like that, then you might find me. Like, come on. Yeah, variations when it gets cold is when I get sick, lol. But that's usually the thing, right? Because of your immune system. You have to, no matter what, when it gets colder, you get sick easier. I don't know if you would constantly be cold because not cold, constantly sick in Germany, for example, because it's constantly colder. Not constantly in summer. We definitely have your weather in summer, but you know, right now, weather that we have today, I don't think it would kill you. I think you can get used to it. Accidentally stumbled on that sort of thing when watching on YouTube, but I stayed away before I fell down too far the rabbit hole. Wait, the burp rabbit hole? Wait, what? Burp queen? No. You will never ever catch me burp again. Maybe if it's an accident. I went looking, I didn't find anything. Wait, do I still have that screenshot? I showed it on stream once after it happened. Oh yeah, there it is. Oop. Oop. Keep moving the wrong thingy-majingy. So, I had 365 views when I took that screenshot, and 7 views were because someone was looking for VTuber burp. 3 views were because someone was looking for girl burp. So 10 views in total was because someone looked for burp. Then we have German accent. Okay. 2 views. Then we have girl pooping her pants. 2 views. At least 2 people were looking for girl poop in her pants. And then somehow got to my video. And the last one is loud burp sound. So 3 out of those 5 were because of burp. Somebody was looking for burp. 12 views on this video were because someone was looking for burp. Only 2 because of German accent. As a German who definitely has an accent, I would think that might be more. And I don't want to know what this girl poop in her pants is coming from. I also don't know how they work, okay? It might be that if you look for a girl pooping her pants and you click on one video and then on the next one that's recommended, like not in the search bar, but you click on one video, and when you watch a video, usually YouTube recommends you more on this sidebar. And then imagine you click on the video on the sidebar, and then I pop up on the sidebar, and then you click on my channel. So it's a chain that started with girl pooping her pants as a search, and then you end up at my video. Maybe that still counts. I hope that's the only reason. But if you look up for girl poop in her pants and somewhere I'm in the recommendations immediately because of that search, then no. Fuck you, YouTube. That is false advertisement. Okay? My videos are definitely not including that at all. The burp, yes. Occasionally, trust me, I don't burp that much. But yeah, so that was crazy. Not a lot of views, but too many views for such horrendous searches. The VTuber burp compilation. No, that's a thing. Oh my god, that's a thing. VTuber burp compilation. That's the whole rabbit hole? Oh my god, no. What are the searches though? I have no idea. Especially the poop in the pants. I completely forgot that one. I think I wanted to forget it because I don't know why you would be looking up for a girl poop in her pants. Just that already is bad enough. I think it's getting stormy and rainy again. It's so dark in here, and I got cold. I'm kind of cold right now. Yeah, it's supposed to be stormy right now, or like incoming. Half an hour. Well, we'll see. Let me quickly get rid of my headphones so I can put on a hoodie because I'm a little bit cold, and then we shall move to Honkai. We've already been yapping for 45 minutes again. Oopsie. All right. Put on my hoodie. I'm more warmth. But I have to get used to the feeling of the hood again. Disgusting. Again, I don't see any problem. What? With the weather? Or with the search? No, oh, with the yapping. With the yapping. That was the last thing I was talking about. See, I talk about too many things. I forgot what I'm talking about. And what you mean. Oh my god. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, the yapping. It's not problematic, but you know, thing is, my stamina for stream is limited. And if I plan to grind in Honkai and to get forward in the story, it's not helpful if half of my stream is yapping. If I can only stream for 3 hours and one of it is already just yapping and no Honkai at all, and I also yap a lot during Honkai, then it takes many streams for me to finally finish that game. When you say honkai, you mean Star Rail? Impact Star Rail. I mean Star Rail. Fun to think you're playing my Spotify playlist. I am playing, or I was playing, my daylist for right now, which is called Sensual Metal Rock Star. Sensual Metal Rock Star, Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. But it just switched. I had something else before. This is different. Before that, I still had metal, rock, and stuff. I had that for the whole day. But I typically moved to the day lists recently because they work together. It makes sense, but I still switch it up from streams to stream instead of just playing my playlist that never really change. So that's fine.
Yeah, I know I'm still stuck in Penacony, yeah. Like I said, I really need to grind this game a little bit more. So that one day I can finally play the newest thingies whenever there's a new update, because whenever there's an update I'm just like, I'm still playing the old shit. Oh, I don't know.
Those noises, what the frick? Okay. We gotta go back to Aventurine. But before we do that, can we? We can! We can do some Gamba. Shall we start the stream with some Gamba? I think we should. I think we should. Almost 30 tickets. Not quite, but maybe at the end of the stream. Let me catch up with chat real quick and then we can do that. Do we have the right thingy-majingy? What's this message? Oh, classy. Yum, 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 yum. Then I can stay a bit. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you wanted to. I'll have to go to avoid spoilers.
Nah, I'm so far behind. I don't think I spoiled anyone at this point. Let's be honest.
Like I can barely spoiler anyone. I think most people that will play Honkai already started playing. I'm one of the late bloomers. No stuck, it's one of the best parts. Well, it might be the coolest part of the story, but it's still far behind. Like, how far am I in the story? 50%? Maybe not even? Like in whole Honkai main story? Like, it's crazy. It's so much. Ah. Okay, what do we have? Oh, a light cone. Memories of the past. Oh no, is that Bronya? Is that Bronya and the I forgot her name. Well, she's dead anyway. I think that's Bronya. Cocolia, yes. Oh no, so sad. Saving up for the next version. I heard the next version has some collab units I wanna pull. Oh? Fate collab? Oh, I remember. Okay, we can do one more Gamba. And maybe if we got enough Stellar Jades at the end of the story we do today, we might do even more Gamba. We'll see. How much did I... What's my pity? 5? 10? 15? 20? 25? 30? 35? 40? 40. My pity is at 40, and now it will be at 50. Ah. No single pull time.
Oh. Still just a 4-star. I didn't expect much, but I'm still a little bit sad. Okay, but we got some more for Gallagher. That's cool. That's cool. A new idol for him. The first one, even.
Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams.
Crazy. Oh, cool, cool. Alright, time for... I don't want the trial. Want... this one. Yes. I wanna get Saber though, just for the cool character. I'm not a meta slave. I do try to build characters decently with the help of my girlfriend, but my co-host exploration. Gallagher is red. He's been so useful in my team until I got Lingsha. Yeah. Yeah. I also have many other characters. But I have one team where I like to use them. And depending on how lazy I am to switch MC to fire or not, he's also kind of good for that. It starts in about 50 seconds, everyone. If you're not subscribed, you will get hit with maybe potentially up to 3 minutes of ads. If you're unlucky, so be prepared for that. I will not do anything special though. In the meantime, I tried to avoid interesting thingies during the ad time. Oh. I like the glass. This game has so much detail. It's crazy. If any characters you regret not pulling, regret pulling? No, I don't. I'm not that passionate about those games.
This is
Or
hardly enough
about anything in general, if I'm being honest. So I don't really mind too much. Because I don't understand enough, you know, about the game. So I'm sad that I didn't get Herta. I think I tried to pull for Herta and I didn't get her. And then after that I got Ugly. Her, however you pronounce her name again. Aglaya. Yeah. I'm sad I didn't get Aventurine. But that's okay, I got Sunday after that. And they two work well together, so it's fine. Oh, that's okay. A lot of characters I don't use at all. Aglaya. Aglaya. Okay. Hit with an ad, let's go. But yeah. I just said I don't really have a favorite or someone I hate. So I don't know. I just go with the flow. What chat says me is good. That's it. Balonies. Oh. You're not just a baloney. Yeah, let's find this. Fight the silly little guy. Okay, you don't look like a silly little guy anymore. Who the hell are you?
Is that fear I sense? Catadons?
I'll overcome the thorns.
Let's settle this.
Hey.
No dirty tricks, all right?
Sure, we don't need to defend. Why not?
Let's settle this.
Sure, I'll
Very
play along.
good.
Is that fear I sense?
Yeah, we don't have to use the ult on them. No, they are not enough of a threat to use the ult.
Hedge your bets.
Now we could use the ult. Okay.
This
Harmony
mortal
first.
watch over you and guide you on your path.
Then we could use her because
Countless
she's
threads. Thus our fates become one.
pink element thingy majingy.
The dice have been
his
cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Eternal
then
sleep
this.
is the dead return.
Nice. Defense? Yes, defense.
It's on me.
A little honesty would do us good. All lies shall be revealed.
Okay, I didn't need the defense, but whatever. Her ult was, doing enough. Alright, this area is also empty. In fact, I saw something come back to the... relics later. Huh? Relics? Wait, where? Wait, Chat, is this place supposed to have the NPCs bug so much? Is this on purpose or Yep. It's normal. Okay, is it normal or is it on purpose though? Like, did the developer place it like that on purpose for some hidden message or whatever? Or is this area just bugged and everybody knows? It is on purpose? Hey. Cool, I guess.
This is hard.
Character relics. Wait, where? Where though? What do you mean come back? Come back where? Oh god, but they are literally doing that. Okay. Okay, yeah, this has to be on purpose. You can't tell me that all of this... You can't tell me that that is an accident. Yeah, this place is meant to be. Okay, good. Good. I wasn't sure, because not every NPC was weird, but at least at this point I would have been, yeah, no. If you tell me it's on accident, I don't believe you, because this... That's hilarious. Hmm. Like, look, this NPC doesn't look bad. Yeah. Makes sense. This one? Ah, it's just the T-pose that's a little weird. So many balonies. That one isn't okay. I think we've been here before. To the character screen, there was a red exclamation mark on the relics option. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was. Because they don't have this equipped. But when I go to smart equip, they are like, you don't have this. You have to obtain it, but you can't obtain it yet. Which is why I don't have any relics. My mouth feels dry. Oh! I hit them both at the same time. Hello. I am industrial scum?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
My back. Oh, my back.
That's crazy. Thank you for the hydrated posture check. I just hydrated though. And for the love.
Pata pata, please.
Industrial Pride, he said. No, this one said Industrial Scum. Oh, hello there. Full care package. Full care package. Alright, let's do what we're supposed to. Puzzle! I like puzzles. Maybe not this one though. It wasn't too bad. It's mine.
That was okay.
This is hardly enough
trust-
for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Alright, yeah, I think we did everything. I think we went in every corner. Time to do the questy thingy-majingy. Oh, I have to talk to them now.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base
Oak
model.
Soldier.
Happy
Okay.
to be of service.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden
Hello.
Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model.
I like that voice acting. That's my humor. Yeah, that's very funny.
Model. Happy to be of service. Generating guide. Please wait patient.
That's funny. I usually spend double or triple the time doing the story because I do full exploration before doing the quest. Yeah, I always do that with every game. I'm a little loot goblin. Because, you know, what if I miss something cool? I miss items that help me. Or like in this game, if I play this free to play, okay, I don't spend money on this. So I need all the little 5-stellar jade chests that I can find because they do add up. The dad jokes were not accepted. Listen. The dad jokes were TTS. The dad jokes were interrupting me with AI voice and a dad joke. This is incorporated into story. This makes sense. This humor is not needed, but it fits. It works and makes it extra funny. The dad jokes were out of context, interrupting me. Type of dad jokes. And then, you know, they have to be funny. Free to play again, let's go. Do I look like I have the money to spend on games like that? Hell no. Hell no. I wish. But I think even if I had the money, I wouldn't spend it on games like this. Spending money on games, like in-game on some items and stuff, usually does not fulfill me enough compared to spending money on nice food or a completely new hobby or a completely new game or DLC, you know. Just an item, just cosmetics. So many games have in-game purchases just for cosmetics. Well, I'm like, you know, I'd really like to look cool, but I'd rather spend the same money to look cool IRL than to look cool in this one game. I probably, because I'm the type of person, probably never finish and will be, you know, sick of after a few weeks.
My dad jokes are usually dependent on context. I would very much like you for that. I approve of that.
Found the nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. A capsule machine model.
Soldier collapses. He didn't even have time to earn a 5-star rating from you.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness. Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor.
Gamba?
Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor.
Gamba? Gamba cutscene.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Sure. He definitely does that because he wants to feel big. Oh, that's why they placed the fighting
one of the
thingies
fragments
here.
flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
For example, in a conversation about birds, I geese the opportunity for the joke instead of making one on the fly. This is so that my dad joke deals foul emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here.
By monthly jade, it's like
And
20
it's
of my local money.
empty, too.
Hmm.
Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
The monthly thingies usually make sense. They add a little bit extra. You have a little bit more items, more boost or something for not a lot of
must be hidden somewhere.
not a lot of money, right?
Like the arch. Wait here, and I'll be
Fine.
back. In
They're
a
not the worst.
minute. Finally, a moment of peace.
I am ratio now. Interesting. Aventurine and Dr. Ratio. 2 characters I do not own. Oh, don't tell me I have to do the fighting thingy and everything again that I did here already. Oh no. I already went here before. Wait. Let's switch teams real quick. Who has got with that dude? I look him up. Someone I do not own. Where? Characters I do not have, yeah. He works with a version of the Trailblazer. Legger and Pela. Oh, is that the Harmony version? Oh, I didn't boost that one. Oh, okay. Ratio does not work with any of the characters I usually use. Great. Great. That's Harmony much later in the story. It happens much later in the story, but I already unlocked it for some reason. I can already use it even though there's no story for that. It's so weird. I can already switch to Harmony. Maybe it was a bug though. Okay, so we need this guy. What are you? Hunt. The hunt. Interesting. Let's try for some preservation and abundance. Who might work with you? Lucha? He's my 5-star, so let's do that. And then I need some repentance. What these? Maybe harmony. Nah. How about this? We have somewhat balanced types. Harmony, abundance, hunt, remembrance. Let's try this as a team. Why not? Wait, where do you want me to? Oh.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude.
Trailblazer
are
remains in
always
my
fleeting.
fiery break team. Huh? Wait, what? You saw a bird? Where? The bird that hides in here? Oh. Like in the room? You mean the statue? No, there. That's not just one. Damn. Tweet, tweet. Blah, 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 blah. I never read them. Thank you. I absolutely did not notice them. Let's destroy another baloney. Alrighty. Was that it? No fighting? I mean, I already did the fighting in that room. I think there was fighting a while ago, so...
Just place it here. Thank you.
Cutscene.
Thanks, Doc.
I've spent time in the past finding every single bird without a guide. I recognize them by both sound and visual. That's crazy. I don't pay enough attention to that. If I would pay attention to so many details like that, I would go insane. No, I also have to activate them. Cool. Spend the tokens to find it.
Oh, Ratio,
can
you should
spend
come in here and take a
tokens to
look.
find them?
The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so with...
Hold on. Piece of cake.
Alrighty. Penacony quest. That dumbass person. I love your name. Where do I get that baloney? Oh, probably the ball. Lolololol. I like your name. Very funny, I feel you. The kind of person to get all the stickers in Penacony as well, even though it's not necessary and there's no achievement for collecting all of them. Not even... You don't even get a little extra achievement for that? That's great. Oh, I could have just... Whatever. I went around multiple times, but whatever. Okay, baloney. No. Oh, I have to go there. Okay. You do get rewards for 120 of them, but there's like 130 in total. Oh. So should I collect them all? I mean, you do get rewards. Oh, not here. If you 100% like one sticker thingy majingy, but like, oh, should I collect them all? Maybe one day when I can go back and I feel very funny and I want to 100% this game for some reason. Right now I'm busy enough and wasting so much time just trying to somehow catch up with main story. That's up to Furious. It's so long is kicking my ass. Yeah. I've heard of people that really struggle with the boss fights at some point. I'm glad I'm not stuck there yet. I'm glad that I do so many dailies that I maybe collect a team that's good enough for those boss fights. So far, I'm very glad that I don't really have to think about the fights. I need the jades. I mean, if you're really desperate for the jades, how many do you get then? How many stellar jades do you get if you collect them all? Is it worth it?
Risk, the better the
Firefight team nearly useless? Gosh,
high stakes, high rewards. Spend freely.
I like their attack animation.
Catch
Funky.
dance.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Support.
Moment to doubt farewell.
A little honesty would do us good.
You already have a good team, basically. For Amphorius? I do? I.
Find stillness and
My poor herd,
enlightenment will
not the
emerge.
herd, not the woman I will never have. You have some of the latest characters? True. True, I mainly have characters that I don't even know yet. When it comes to main story.
I'll see you off.
Restore? No.
Nothing major.
Watch your head. The dice
I
have
think
been
you'd be
cast.
fine. Nice.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it.
So you're telling me I can really do some grinding and the main story. I don't have to be scared of that part. Cool. Cool. I will definitely be way faster now. Ha ha ha. Ha. You have Castor Eyes? Nah.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
I guess she's chilling. I do. I have Agalea. I have Sunday. I have Castor Eyes. I have Lucha. Those are typically the people I switch around the most. They seem to be the best as a team. Yeah, Agalea is the new MC. Sunday and someone to heal. Yeah. That's a good team. So with new MC, you mean Harmony MC? Harmony MC? Sunday? Aren't they doing the same? Aren't they both Harmony and whatever that other that type is called? As long as you have a good healer, though. I have Lucha and I have a few healers. I don't remember her name. What was her name? What was her name? Normal type. I can show you. I can show you once this fight is over.
It's on me.
Take Hyacinth now and save it for... Take Hyacinth now and then save for Tribi. So you say I should gamble for Hyacinth and then whenever Tribi comes back I should gamble for her?
Find stillness and enlightenment will
Fireflies,
emerge.
man, Pinnacle. No way you have a waifu for every planet. No way you don't have one waifu and you stay with her. No way you don't stay loyal. No way. No way you have a mistress for every planet. That's crazy. Natasha, yes. I have Natasha, I have Gallagher, and I have this guy, Lucha. As healers. I said something stupid, you can ignore it. Don't gamble for highest. Oh. But I'm currently gambling for that character. Oop. I do only have a Firefly build. Oh, okay. What's a space station and Billabong? What a question.
Seek and you shall receive.
A Hyacinth and a little fat unicorn? What?
Moment and doubt farewell.
Is that fear I sense?
Ha.
I'll see you off.
Door.
Receive divinity.
We don't need to defend.
A little honesty would do us good.
Serenity is before me.
Support her.
This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Although Ika is called the fat freaking the. Is that the unicorn? He's better than Gallagher and Lucha, but very little.
Find
Natasha is better than Gallagher and Lucha? Even better than a 5-star? Or you mean Hyacinth? You don't have them, yes. Gamma for Hyacinth. Yep. I think they meant Hyacinth. I see, okay. So Hyacinth is not... I don't need her. She's okay, but I don't need her because I have enough healers. I see, okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. No way you're talking bad about a cute little unicorn.
Countless threads.
Fern?
All within my... Thus our fates become one.
Babu. Hello, little fluffy baby. Hello. What do you want from me? Huh? Some attention?
Find
I can't give you much
stillness
attention.
and enlightenment will emerge.
Gamble. Our baby dog will demand some attention, guys. I'm in trouble. What do I do now?
All lies shall be revealed.
Wait, I can auto fight. Let's auto fight while I give the dog some attention. That dog guy say hi. Chat says hi. Here's a tweet from Kim.
Repay.
Gentle.
The dead return.
So fragile.
Oh, but you have smelly breath. You smell like
Serenity is before
trash
me.
can.
All lies shall be revealed.
Babu, you smell like a trash can. Disgusting.
Watch your head.
Hey dog, that dog is good dog. Are you a good dog?
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Are you a good dog?
Spend
Sometimes.
freely.
Not always.
Time for
Sometimes.
resolution. Ha!
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Can also be a naughty dog.
It's on me.
I'm trying to decide between pulling Harrison and potentially getting Cypher, just say for Cypher.
All done. Piece of
I don't know any about, I don't know anything about any of them, but I just say Cypher. Because I've seen Cypher's design and I say Cypher. Hi Coco, hello, how are you doing? What's up? So... Whoop. So... He's just, yes, just a chubby unicorn, but it's a cool unicorn. People are evil. People are evil. It's a little chop, but it's not too bad. Oh, I could also pull for Herda, but I think the pulling I do here, yeah, I have. Wait. That question. If I pull on this banner, and this banner, you know, runs out of time, I take my pity to the next one. Correct? Question mark? Do I also share the same pity for those two? Or is this pity different than this pity? Because I know the pity for the light cone is different, right? Okay, so they are shared. The character pity is shared. The light cone pity is shared, but light cone and character pity are not shared. Correct? I neutral. Hello, you exist and agree that people are evil. I agree too. Fuck society. How you doing? Hi, Chaos. Hello to you too. Hi. Yes? 10 out of 10, correct? Okay. Cool. So we could pull for Herda? Okay, then we'll move on from Hyacinth and move and Gamba for Herda. Once we got the 10. Thanks, chat, for helping me out, for making me understand this shit.
Fortune follows luck, just like it always does.
That's huge. Oh my god. How do I pull that out? Wait, that's it? Wait, how do I get there? Wait. Oh, the mirror rating. Consume energy? Oh no. No, I have no more energy. How do I get energy for that? Wait, I wanna... What am I supposed to do? Huh? I will go look up sleepy as hell. Got night one. Bye. Have a good deep sleep. You can get to that origami actually, but there's a hidden quest time for it. Quest line, not quest time. Go back to the pinball below, then change the direction to the one on the left. The pin. Oh, this one? I can change the direction? Okay, I'll try. Let me take a sip of my I drenched my earphones in water today. Somehow they are still working. How or why did you do that, Coco? I'm glad they are still working, but why did you do that? As an evil person myself, I can say that statement is true. For real, like right now, like a bowl of water. As a people, but I can say that I don't even know what the statement was. Yeah, what? Neutral statement. Back to the one I mean, do you remember how those things work? By good luck to you, by the way. Thank you. Have a good deep sleep, and thanks for spending time with us. Wait, so you say I should change the direction of this one? No. I can't activate those thingies. I have to change the direction of something else. Let's go back. There's nothing over here that I could do. I can only just start this, so... I guess. Can I change the direction of this thing? No. Maybe later. Maybe I can do it just later. My brain was off through Penacony. My brain is on while I play Penacony and it's still confusing. I mean, I can follow, but it doesn't connect properly for me. It doesn't really add up yet, you know? I was watching my pajamas and they were in the pockets. Oh. Okay, that's a mistake that I can understand. That doesn't sound too crazy.
The joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end.
Another raid. Demon, hello. Thank you for
I'll
the
use this
raid.
interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
How was your not exploding? Did you not explode? Did it work well? How was your stream? How was your stream? Hi, waiters. We exploded a lot. No. Did you finish it though? You said we gotta figure it out. Did you finish the game? Thanks for the lurking, neutral. How do I somehow have to get up there to pull the thingy out of that and to get the baloney. Question is, can I do that later or did I already fuck up? Exit sandpit? No, I already fucked up. What's the remaining energy thingy? Close the plate to regain energy. Okay, I have idea. I have an idea. No, we still have 10 or 12 more bombs. Let's go. So you're gonna do a third one? A third strum? Very cool, very cool. You enjoying it though? Close. Oh, that's how I regain Okay, okay. There are only 3. This one, I'm so stupid. This is how I do it. I figured it out. There we go. I did it, I'm smart. Reading instructions actually helped for once. I think in the puzzle there's a certain amount of plates you can move, so you just have to change the ones you moved. I forgot, I didn't see that one. I only have a certain amount of plates I can activate, and I already hit the max. But I didn't see that one. I just had to deactivate literally all the ones I already needed. I was just blind. Good job, thank you. Such a big brain. Lol. Next Wednesday, I believe. I think we do plan trying to finish. I'm probably gonna take more than one stream to do it, though. How many bombs did you do yet? I think you had 2 streams, right? How many did you manage to do in 2 streams?
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Pity for your troubles.
Thanks for the biddy.
Time for resolution.
I could auto fight. That would make it so much faster. But I could also just
Thus our fates
not
become one.
be lazy. I know. Crazy that I say that.
A little honesty would do
Sometimes
us good.
actually not that
All lies will be
lazy.
revealed. Is that fear I
Oh
said?
no, that hurt me
Like a
so
wisp of smoke.
much. No.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end.
No. There we go. It almost attacked me first. Oh my god. That would have been so embarrassing.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Okay, dude.
No dirty tricks.
Sure.
Of no great concern.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Being direct is always preferable.
Yeah, let's
Catty dance.
Why not?
I've heard the call.
One down.
Settle this.
I hit
2
the
more
mark.
down. No defense needed.
A little
We've
honesty
done
would do us
16
good.
so far. There is 16 left. Didn't you say you still have like 10 or 12 more? Or did you just check? Yeah, so then you probably need 2 more streams. That makes sense. Damn, so many?
Find stillness
Recounted.
and enlightenment will emerge.
It's crazy. I didn't know that game is so long.
I'll overcome the thorns.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Hedge your bets.
No, please don't hurt me.
And the joyous tour of Toy
Alright.
City has come to
Can I
an
pull on
end.
this thing? When nearby you hear strange disturbance, like they're visible and floating above, maybe just in your imagination. Can I not? Can I just investigate? Sad. Ba-dum. Ooh. Why does this? I don't know why, but this chest reminds me of Zelda with the water shark guy's kingdom. I only played one Zelda game, and that was the first one for the Switch. And I don't know, but it's maybe the color because it looks so icy, but it reminds me of that. So weird.
Win.
There's a quest that allows you to do this later. Ah,
A
okay.
reward with no risk.
They have to come back later
I'll
for
take
a
it.
side quest. Oh boy. As if I remember to do that. Oh, whatever. So let's close them all. I want this one. How can I get this? It doesn't seem to be a way to get that balloon. No matter what way I'm trying to bounce. Oh, it's just a balloon. A baloney in the end. Doesn't matter too much. It's just an old balloon. A dumbest person, thank you for the follow. Plus, if you follow me, you're not that dumb anymore.
I don't want to know how many times you heard that.
Thanks for the follow. I'm glad you like it here. Alrighty, let's recharge just in case. And leave this place. No more tiny. No more little bubble. No big guy again. Like this place, it's chill, yes!
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're supposed to
Only
handle
I
him,
believe
but sure.
he's the one who should be prepared to
I can handle
face
him.
me.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only two kinds of bargaining chips when
Dog's
dealing
so
with
cute.
people. Benefit
Dog so fluffy.
or fear.
Oh, he is
Looks
cute.
like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good
No
use of
cuddle.
death.
No.
That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear. And I'll help him find the murderer.
Yeah, we
He
can't do it due
already,
to his
status and
Dr.
position,
You're
but I'm
Huge
king.
is was the
that's
first thing he
benefit.
said when he became tiny.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival
I was also
faction,
like, that's what he
the
said.
IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman, and we need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint.
Friend.
There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to 0, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
Ah, the charming
Interesting way of
audacity.
thinking.
To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough.
Gamba.
All or nothing.
Gamba, 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 gamba.
Alright. I think this screams like we're gonna see a cutscene. Oh. But first. Alright. I'm ready.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly.
Actually.
You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
Pause. I just remembered something. I just saw this dude just like that, and I was like, he has such an interesting character design, right? With his wings and his halo. It's very funky, right? And then I remembered that on Saturday, I saw someone in my city. On Saturday, I met my dad, right? We went to drink a coffee outside in city center. And on my way to that cafe, I saw a person in a cosplay. And I wasn't able to tell properly. But they, you know, they had company that also looked a little bit funky, but not as cosplay. So I was like, this group of 3 people, they stand out, right? But I didn't properly was able to see their whole outfit. I just noticed they stand out. And then on my way back home, I saw them again. It was destiny. I had to see them again because this time they were closer. And one person, the one that was the most obviously interesting dress, they just wore a fucking Sunday cosplay. I saw someone in a Sunday cosplay, and I was able to recognize it as Sunday cosplay, not just as I have no fucking idea who the hell that is. And it looked so cool. They were a very tiny person, but it looked very good. Like, I was able to see the wings from the back. They even had a halo. It looked not like this one for obvious reason, because that's hard to make. It can't float, but that was pretty good. I don't know if they made that themselves or if they bought it, but I was like, yep, that looks like Sunday. Wait, give me a second. These little details,
That thingy, the style is very, very VTuber, very gacha game, very interesting. And then they turned around, and then I was like, oh, I see the wings in the neck. Oh my god, this is Sunday. What the hell? I don't know. As far as I know, there was no event in my city. We do have cosplay events. We do have all sorts of weep events, but we don't have that right now, typically, usually, not as far as I know. And they were the only person in cosplay, right? Their friends looked also very alternative and expressive, but not like in a cosplay, or like at least not a cosplay that I would be able to recognize, because they look too normal, right? There was no special wig or something, so they didn't look normal, but they didn't look as extra as a cosplay does. Anyway, so maybe they did a photo session, maybe it was a cosplay and they just did photos outside. But it was very interesting. It was the real Sunday. I don't think that Sunday is that small. I'm sorry, but that person was tiny. I don't think it was Sunday. Or they looked tiny. I just saw them from further away, but they seemed smaller than me. So I think it's beautiful. I've never done it, but I worked a lot to support cosplays. I think cosplay is so cool, but it's so fucking hard. If you think you can pull off cosplay, you think it's not as hard. It is, trust me. As someone who really liked to dress up for Carnival and Halloween and stuff, and who already put some effort into that costume, and not even a real cosplay, but just those costumes, it's so hard to look like what you intend to. So that was very impressive and surprising, because like I said, we don't have that event right now. So I was like, ooh. It's also brave, let's be honest. It's really brave to walk around in city center on a Saturday evening. It was a sunny Saturday evening. So many people were outside that fucked me up. And then these group of people was confident enough to walk around and fucking cosplay without an event happening. So they just got all the stares, because it's Germany. People stare. That was very impressive. He could be wearing stilts and Honkai. True. Maybe I saw the real Sunday, and with his real size. With friends, it's not that scary. True. It's sweeter when you're alone, but still, you get stares. People don't understand. It is a very special style. The whole group looked special, but you know, the cosplaying person especially. Anyway, we do have the ad break right now, and I will use that to get some more water and to go to toilet real quick. Since we already paused here anyway, and I'm done with my funny story, I think this is perfect timing for me to be gone for a few minutes. Just a little ad break, not too long. But just so you guys know, I will be right back. Yeah. Use that to also get some snacks and drinks and go potty and stretch and stuff like that. The thing it says in my funny automatic message.
I am back. I got a rice cake to snack on because I'm a little hungry. Because it's already 5:30 p.m. I will still stay muted while I'm finishing this rice cake. But we can already keep playing. Because this is gonna be conversation, let's be honest. Welcome back, thank you. I hope you're all also back. And you grabbed some snackies and stuff. Took care of yourself. Get them because of long hair, the printed shirt, and then the like turning to neutrals point. People are terrible. I got strawberry. Let's go. Yes, that's a good snack. Some vitamins. I just had lunch. What did you have for lunch? What did you eat? What did you noms? But yeah, very classic, true. Cosplay every weekend. Photo session every weekend. Classic. I always do that with my friend group. Sure. Okay, let's keep
You
going.
don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. Well, there's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
Fun chewing tracking.
That's right.
You know it's good tracking.
Cornerstone.
If you can see
I've
me
heard
noms.
it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
That it's not lunch, it's a snack.
But I don't.
I mean, you had your
because
carbs
it's not appropriate to do so in
and
public.
beans and chicken are good
You should
protein
make sure
source.
everything is
Beans are also
presentable and in order
veggies.
before leaving the house.
It's a solid meal.
I'm
and
not
we're
the kind
down.
that takes risks.
Hello,
cornerstone
Draco.
must be in the
Hi.
custody of the
How you
family.
doing? The dog just licked my hand.
No room for negotiation.
How he's
Please,
like,
don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that.
I'm glad you're doing good.
After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
Of course, of
You
course.
compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that,
Right.
I want you to tell me.
Wait, I'm trying to understand where his
his wings are coming out of. Does he have piercings on his wings? Chat, is there lore behind this? He's the only not human looking... No, not the only one. There are the dragon people and fox people, but he's the only not human looking person where I do not know the lore yet, why he doesn't look human. Lore, it looks cool as fuck. Don't tell me they gave him wings behind his ears with piercings on his little wings because it looks cool. Come on. I mean, I guess he's supposed to look like an angel of some sorts because of the halo and the wingy thingies and the eyes. It all makes sense, but is he an angel? Chicken wings. Pension. Okay, whatever. They are different species. It starts with age.
The
Okay,
fact that
thank you.
can
Okay.
decisively forsake the box you asked
So
for.
there's a
What exactly is
species
swordnet?
type reason for it. Okay, cool. Thanks for the actual helpful answer.
Oh,
Rule of
truth-faced
cool.
soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
No more lies.
Under the
Get
light
fucked.
of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
That's an interesting amount of
And if I
time.
refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question.
Get fucked.
Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
What's a cornerstone?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than
Stone you
yourself?
keep in the corner.
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Why did
Do
he
you
moan that like
hate
that?
and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Hi, Leda. How you
Of
doing?
course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
Cutscene.
Please.
Sunday is so cool. I didn't think he'd be so cool.
Are these what you're looking for?
That the stoner?
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
I'm fine, but I'm feeling pretty lazy today. How are you? Pretty similar, actually. I
What
feel
makes you
I'm not
think you can
particularly
convince
tired,
me?
but I feel
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I
Slacking?
also understand that you're
feel
an avid learner
heavy.
who sees the
Not
pursuit
tired,
of
but heavy.
knowledge above
A little
all.
slow. Like that. A little, it's weird.
In that case, you ought to realize that a
particularly
competent
lazy,
scholar
but
knows their position
slow.
and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other
I'm bad
faction
most
is
of the
willing
day.
to share
Oh, I
such
wish.
information.
Feeling a bit sluggish. Yeah. Yeah.
Cut
So
to the
weird.
chase. What do you need
I
from
don't know if
me?
it's the weather's fault, because the weather is playing with my feelings. Say the weather is
I need
everything and
Mr.
nothing at the same
Aventurine's
time. That
comprehensive
confuses me.
plan.
I have to go back to work
Haven't
tomorrow. Oh
you
no.
confiscated
How
his
long
cornerstone? You
was
can't
your
expect
rest?
a featherless bird
Only
to take
today?
flight.
Or yesterday too?
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
Yesterday and today. So the late weekend type shit.
The cornerstone,
No,
which
same.
Mr. Aventurine
Same.
surrendered.
Do we all feel the
But it really
same?
is.
Do we all feel sluggish? A little, not particularly EP, but just like
You question
wanting
whether
to do
he
anything?
would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone.
That's
the 10
weird.
stone hearts aren't as united.
I'm pretty
as
energized.
you
Well, you are
think.
demon. You know,
Cornerstones
you're
are
living in
significantly more
the
precious to them than their
in
very
the
own lives.
in space,
But
and you come
know
from
he's a
hell.
crazed
You're
gambler.
different.
The more vocal he is about it, the more
You're special.
cautious I must be.
You're a special little demon.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking.
A bit
Honestly,
privileged to work
you
on
should
public
see a shrink.
holidays. Well, your job has to be done
Bring it.
24/7,
The
right?
box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Abu, are you begging for attention? My dog is begging for attention.
Unfortunately, your
Very hard.
guess is correct.
Yeah, I noticed.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 stone hearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance.
And this golden stone is also known as a topaz, not a venturine. And it belongs to Topaz.
So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think
Who
of.
pass and
Because he never
eventually-
intended to hide it. In fact, that
nice.
cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned Doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter
She loved to
failure
pass
to your
before she
storied career.
threatened Belobog. Wait, who was Topaz again?
Ratio, you wretch.
I remember there was someone called Topaz, but I don't think I met them yet, right?
Finally shown your true
okay.
colors, huh?
He's my
Oh,
birthstone.
and just to remind you,
Ooh.
you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time and savor the delectable aftertaste.
And to have him craving salty or sweet food. Both. Always both.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the harmony's
Girl with the
consecration.
bob?
You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted
Girl with the
willfully,
bob?
uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming
Out of
the
stone collecting
consecration
books,
into a
that's-
trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
Let me Google.
You misunderstand,
Oh, that
Mr.
girl.
Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent, but I have seen
I
your
have her,
resilient spirit,
but I
and
didn't
thus
meet her
I
yet.
offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the harmony and be with your family.
Her questions,
If you
Belobog.
fail, you will suffer the wrath of the
Some
eternal
characters
centurion and
exist
fall
because
into
of
an abyss
extra
doom.
quests?
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective.
Yeah? Well, that
I will
explains why I
purge
don't
the
know a
evil
few
from the
people.
inside and bring the real culprits to
That's
justice
crazy.
within 17 system hours.
But I
When the
guess
time comes,
the characters you
compare your
need in the main
findings with
story
mine.
are
If both are findings
mainly
align, or
the
if you
5
can provide me
stars.
more
And
insights,
the ones that
then
only
they
pop
will
up in main
truly
story for a short
grant
amount
you
of time and
mercy
probably
and
play a bigger
honesty.
role in side stories or side quests.
hypocrites.
Other 4-star
You
ones.
took everything
Am I
from me and
correct?
still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This
Fighting
is meant to
tournament
be an
arc, which
act of
has a lot
personal
of 5
virtue,
stars?
not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Yes. He does.
Kavisha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
He feisty.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water.
Lisa, Julie, etc. Right? Mm-hmm.
But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Hell slasher.
Don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won.
Damn.
They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Who will die first?
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be
Best
no
boy?
next time.
What's a sister?
It is
Yeah.
important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember
Immediately
what Mom
got
said.
Eventually's neck tattoo.
Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops.
Why
She has
would you
also
do
granted us
that?
a
Was it
chance.
also on the
And
neck?
that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your
Why
good
would you
luck
get
is
a
the most
tattoo of a
precious
character
wealth
that you
we
barely know
all
anything
have to
about?
have.
Ooh. Some people do be
You're
crazy.
a child blessed
my
by
God,
Gaiathra Triclops and can lead
Hell
the clan to
no.
happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right?
And she has a tattoo on his neck. Yeah, I saw
Listen
that.
to
The guy
me
copied it
and
exactly like
swear to
Adventures.
Gaiathra
But why?
Triclops.
Did they just see that and were
Okay.
like, oh, this
We'll
looks
swear
cool?
to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth.
And then people found out what it
Sister.
said.
If Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings.
Flops is
Where
such a
was
weird
Gaiathra
word.
Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Deep question. Some people just like ability to do it, but obsesses over video
excuse
games
me.
characters.
I can't seem to find any
That's the
information on
thing.
this artist
If you
in the
are
Higher Standing
obsessive about a
Archives.
character,
The
you
photo you
usually
cited also
find
doesn't show
out
any matches.
everything about that character that you can and collect stuff and then get a
Just as I
tattoo.
thought.
But you don't
I'd like to
start with the
ask,
tattoo and
what
then
kind
with
of
collecting up
traces do people leave when they
things
enter a
about
dream?
them.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the
Obsession
dream pool?
means
The
you
equipment
put a
will
lot of
monitor physiological
information, or you
indicators,
search
such
a
as
lot of
heart rate,
information
blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time.
before doing
This data
something.
will be included in
You
statistics
can't tell me that
and
they
handed
saw
over to the family for the
Eventrine and
screening
they
of
just
any data
stared at
anomalies.
him, looked at
Immediate
pictures of
action
him,
will
and
be
got a
taken
tattoo
once
on the
any
exact
illegal behavior
next
is
day or
detected.
same day without having the time to do a tiny bit of research. You don't question people these days. I would have no problems if people would be better, smarter, especially emotionally. I'm just putting that out there again. All my problems are caused by other stupid people that just have more power about me in my life. People. Human. Why human? I hate human.
Please rest assured, your
Actually,
vitals
Dr.
are
Rachel's
monitored in
point.
case of emergencies.
Being
allowing
smart
us
can
to
be such a
wake you if
curse,
necessary.
man.
This is all for the safety of our guests.
Can I trouble you to access the records?
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is
Am I
managed
wrong,
by the
though?
Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Increase the level of knowledge in the world so that there is no stupid in the world.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
Wouldn't you assume that bringing internet to the world is an immense increase of knowledge? Because it is accessible. That fucking dog. Oh my god. I have some space between my desk and the wall, and I just saw her snoot coming up between desk and wall. It looked so silly. Anyway, that interrupted my serious talk. Internets, right? Wouldn't you think that the internet brings access of knowledge about a lot of things immediately to everyone? If you have internet access and if you have a device, which most people have right now, right? Or like nowadays, especially the stupid ones, have access to internet, but for some reason, instead of educating themselves with all the tools they have for it, they just pour their stupid onto social media. Instead of increasing the level of knowledge, they just puke out all their dumbness, potentially making space for knowledge. But instead they find other people that are just as stupid as them, making them even more confident about their own stupidness instead of getting smarter. So what I want to say with that is, you can't increase the level of knowledge in people. There is no way. It does not work. The internet very much proven that it does not fucking work. You have to have a minimum level of emotional intelligence, will to change, to learn. A lot of people don't want to learn anymore, because learning means changing what you know and maybe potentially who you are, and most people don't like change because change is so scary. So they rather stay stupid. But this is the world we live in. Always goddamn Twitter, I swear. Twitter and Reddit, yeah. At the same time, you need to be more diligent on what information you obtain. If this was internet back in the 2000s, then I would definitely agree. Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to go to the point of increase the level of knowledge. Internet was a great change. No, a great chance to increase the level of knowledge. Fortunately, people still made it fail. Not saying that I'm quoting the Doratius project as a pseudo member of the Genius Society, but yeah. That's something Dr. Horatio says. Increase the level of knowledge on the world so that there's no stupid in the world. Okay. I'm questioning Dr. Horatio then. It just made me, you know, remember that. Internet could have made so many people so much smarter, and it did. It did make already somewhat smart people even smarter. It can also make dumb people even dumber, though. You know, everything is balanced in this world. If one person gets smarter, another person has to get dumber. There has always been equal in everything, I guess. The richer the rich people, the poor people. Stuff like that. The smarter the smart people, the dumber the dumb people. That's why Dr. Horatio's whole existence is based off calling everyone around him stupid. That's funny. That's kind of funny. There's a reason he's not a member of the Genius Society. I see. Alright, let's keep going. I had my rant about human.
At least we know who to look for
Let's
next.
try to be positive
We can ask
again.
the Bloodhound family for information.
Let's try at least.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Oh, she's probably doing amazing.
What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe she will be able to put on a spectacular show for all of you.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
I don't know.
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly, a fact proven to us by Black Swan. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed evacuation operation. Boss, get moving!
Armed evacuation? Boss, are you drunk?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later. Understood?
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the department's major disciplinary notice!
Hey, check it out! That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Belobog?
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
I'll request a beating for you lot! You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Oh, hello!
Take him
Didn't
back
we
to the
just
hotel
talk
room.
about this person?
I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Did you hear the new voice actor for Trailblazers?
Miss Topaz?
No, for
I
real?
never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
I like the voice. Hi, local bird. Hi, Open. Hello. How you doing?
A lot about your happenings.
Yes, Topaz. You literally just talked about her. Didn't you say side quest?
It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action. Yes. All right. As you see, the
I
IPC
just spent
isn't
8
very
hours on a
popular
game.
here on Penacony.
Which game?
Cordiality from the family is a
Seems to be
mere
good.
facade.
I'm glad
The
you had
former
fun.
frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now.
They got replaced due to strikes.
Only a venturine who carries an invitation is allowed to attend the banquet. An
Anyone
entourage
sounds so
like us, we
monotone.
can only sit around
I mean,
in
for
the rowdy
MC, it
hotel,
kind of makes
unauthorized to
sense.
even enter
We didn't
drinks.
hear them often anyway.
No wonder
But
a
it's
venturine scrambling
sad.
to partner up with
Especially
someone.
with voice
The
actors.
IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
Why did they strike?
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some
Signalist.
dirt on the family.
Never
are you
heard of
not?
that.
Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape.
Yeah, these are IPC employees from
The IPC
Bellabog.
always treats its partners well.
Is that in
Thank you, Miss
Bellabog?
Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
What'd you say? I'm so EP. I can get back to my normal team though. That's cool. One. Let's do that one. Castorais. Why not?
Why is it detecting
Any
life
healing?
forms inside the luggage?
Is no English narration in Amphibious? Yet, you mean? Are they still working on it? The side quest that early in time on the Penacony, they meet some NPC and Balog. I think the studio they were with had some things about being able to use their voices. Oh. Ah. So the voice actors for the MCs worked for a studio. And that studio made them work with Honkai. Question mark? But yeah, I get that as voice actor that you're like, ah, you wanna use my voice for AI? No, fuck you. I understand that. Alright. Let's ask him first.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
We meet again.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
Damn,
So
relax.
we know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before?
When's your lunch break? Hungry.
That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. May we access the hotel's dream pool entry records?
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Yeah, I was confused about that too.
Right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Majority of the
Looks like
old
they're not
VAs
going to
are on
cooperate.
strike like
But they did at
Himiko,
least tell us that
Don
the captain is
surprisingly
at
not
Dream's
Welt.
Edge.
Also, it is a
Why don't we just look for the security
Honkai
officer
thing.
then? It's
Not just a
probably
specific
Gallagher,
studio, but
the one
those
she mentioned,
those
right?
voice actors. I mean, understandable, but cheat. Why? But why do you say surprisingly not Welt? Why is it surprising that that voice actor is not striking because of the AI thingy?
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine?
It's sad that he's
I
not,
bet
but
you're not used
why
to
is
it.
it surprising?
That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Aventurine's luck has always been good.
Boyo in general?
He's always closed all his cases without a hitch, and
Boyo versus in
basically
general.
never lost a gamble. Which is why
Genshin
on
is
the
bad.
issue
It's
of retaking
bad.
Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest. Of course. It's business after all. What's important is where
Only
your
that on the
seat at the
Express
table.
everyone is silent and suddenly hear Welt
As for the two
talking.
cases,
Oh,
apologies,
that's
but
why.
I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more
So
details.
nobody has a voice actor because they are striking. But they still have content that's just not voice acted, but Welt's content is voice acted. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Yes, teleport nearby, I guess?
Such tight security.
Oh,
I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
you have to go.
Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be?
I don't know where Gallagher could be. Haven't seen him in a while. This game. That's exactly what I mean. That's the one thing that bothers me the most. You can unlock characters and walk around looking like that character while it's also part of the story. It's so weird. Let me have him in the team, but let me look like MC or something. Don't make it so odd. Like, look at this. Two Gallaghers.
The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel
His voice
allowed.
actor suddenly replaced and then started a lot of drama because the few of the VAs decided to hate on him, criticize the new guy
The gray-haired
in
one.
Genshin.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
Wait, a few voice actor decided to hate on who? On the new one or on the old one? I love starring in Castorise. Is she so funny? Okay, I can switch to her. I wanna know now. I wanna know what's so funny about her.
Important part, Hoyoverse is a company based in China where the civil code protects people from having their voices trained on the AI models without their consent. That's cool! But seems like Hoyoverse only wants the ones people do agree to give their consent via contract. That's odd. Why does Hoyoverse want it so much? Why is it normal that people don't have their voice be trained for AI? And Hoyoverse is like, you're under contract with me, I want you to do that. As long as the voice actor don't allow it, it won't happen. Well, as long as they don't allow it, they also won't have any other voice lines happen. You know what I mean? Why does Hoyoverse want them to give their consent to that? You know, that's kind of odd. I never heard that they were forced into it. No, but it sounds like it, doesn't it? You guys said the voice actors are on a strike right now. The voice actors do not have new voice lines. Train, for example, doesn't talk. Or the people in the train doesn't talk except for words. So, if they don't talk, if they strike because of the AI thing, why would they strike if they are not legally forced to be to have their voice be used for AI? If the voice actors don't want to be used for AI, and if Hoyoverse would not use their voice for AI, then everybody would be happy and they could keep doing their job, right? And there wouldn't be no need for a strike. But they are striking because I think because Hoyoverse wants them to sign a contract to be used for AI. Is it because they don't give a warning at all? They just go let go, just get let go, and they just get let go and replaced with the first decent voice that is found? Wish I could send an audio to explain this. Happens. Don't I think the studio just refused to change the policy contract and they keep trying to negotiate it? So was I part of the contract? Like what's happening for half a year, not working for half a year is enough warning? Yeah. Not working for half a year is also really painful for the voice actors, right? Especially for like Honkai and stuff. I bet that's quite a big role for the VAs. It's kind of crazy that they strike so long for such a big role. Weird shit. This is confusing. But yeah, all I mean is, why would they be striking if they are not? They strike because they don't want their voice to be used for AI. But who tells them, oh, we're gonna use your voice for AI now, so that they have to be like, no, strike, get fucked. It only can be Hoyoverse, right? Or like the studio, like you said earlier. Better at talking than writing to explain things? Teacher. True, because I'm the opposite. I'm better at writing because I have more time to think about how I say it. But makes sense, yeah, as a teacher.
You think you look alike? Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this, Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Or you're studying to move Genshin's voice actor to a different studio that doesn't allow AI.
That since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed.
So there
through.
are the voice actors are under a specific studio, and that one is working with
really no
the
need for us to make
Hoyoverse.
things difficult for each other, right?
And the
We're really
studio is
sorry for
trying to
troubling
force the voice actors. Question
Let's
mark.
think of another way.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that? What was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind? Can you perform it again? That.
Get raised to
clocky magic.
But didn't you guys say earlier that they are striking because of the AI thingy?
Please?
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
You also aware that principles sometimes don't matter when a person is in a good mood. Time for some good mood, I guess.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. What? Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
Oh, I have very important work here.
Oh, but my work time is over. I don't care who's doing this important work now. Bye-bye.
What?
Funny.
This clockwork trick of yours. It's kinda dangerous.
Let's start in a minute.
At least he won't
Everybody
be getting in our
prepare
way
for
again.
some advertisement.
Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys.
I think so,
Welcome.
yes.
Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr.
It wasn't
Gallagher,
only
sir.
about. It wasn't only
Judging
about
from your
AI,
tone, it sounds
but
like you
also
were
about
expecting
AI.
us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr.
Beats me. I have confused
You don't
myself.
even know my name.
The voice actors are
course I
striking,
do.
and AI
You
seems to
folks
be
are
a
from the
reason for that.
legendary Astral
Somebody is trying to
and
force them
honorable guest
to
of the
have their voices be used for AI, and also
I
other
had
reasons.
an encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired
Could
girl
be
was
either
there,
way.
too.
Just give the people what they want. They are doing the work.
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher.
I think they use AI
The
as cover-ups.
Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided
Even
to help the family
replacing
get to the
them is
bottom of it,
better than
in the hopes
that.
of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Oops, head.
What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to
You know,
be
people
getting
who
at
question that
something.
nest.
Well, you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
At this moment, on the other side.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the
Strange
family
combination.
of the Harmony, it's
I
hard
didn't
to
expect these
imagine
two.
any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Is
Just
he a
pointing
dog
out facts.
snoot again?
Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Billy dog.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've
poetic.
gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
At freedom, welcome back
course.
from at jail. They were just yapping about stuff that was too poetic for me to understand. I don't think we missed anything important.
Don't mind me, it's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Whatever.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There, I encountered a young woman who had just come of age.
Talk about
The
dream
perfect
problems,
time to
me.
indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill.
These two give mom and dad energy, but like divorced mom and dad. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, she gives mom energy and he gives dad energy, and they somehow understand each other, but they seem too different to work. Or like, they used to be classmates or something. They know each other, but they are very distant now. That type of thing. Yeah, who you universe guys. They are also both in Hoyo Impact, right? Not in Hoyo Impact, in Honkai Impact, right? If I remember correctly.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is
yep.
a fortress-like financial city.
See, I know a few
the economic
things.
heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the Alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the banks.
Hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel.
I don't know if they would open the vault door.
Poetry.
But before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
Art, period. Don't remind me.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return, waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze,
not her lady, a lonely lady.
Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
Oh, sad.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and
The weather
rules,
doesn't look good right
he would
now.
do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in his 13th.
Is it just windy?
That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance
it's raining.
at him. This time around, there were no successful
The sky is pissing. That's
This
everything.
is what I've
Thank
seen
you.
and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago, nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities, watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people, where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
My eyes so weepy.
But if this is indeed the world that people desire, If this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Font.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price,
Is that
those who found it
Honkai
hard to move
Impact's
forward,
lore
who
that
could
we're
not
hearing right now?
advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward.
Don't do that. This is an emotional moment. No time to drown.
Everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring
You're
towards
even better
the
at ruining a
sky
moment than I am. What the
embracing
frick?
his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before.
I don't think Shadow
wings
fixed drown in
would
love.
melt
Huh?
because of it, only
No,
for
it works normally.
into the sea, and after that,
What do you mean?
countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The
But it
universe
took longer
has
than usual, didn't it?
innumerable similar, yet
That's the
different
normal
worlds.
amount.
In these worlds, there are innumerable people.
You,
who
they,
look
it's
alike,
not broken or anything, but Shadow can. So, Twitch has this thing where you can reject or accept redeems, right? Channel point redeems. Accept removes them from this key for whatever reason. That is a thing. Or you can reject in case something doesn't work. For example, you can give people back their channel points when you reject. But which integrated throwing system, aka TITS, is a little weird with that. Because if you accept the channel point redeem, it will be like the throwing thing happens a second time. So it happens once someone redeems it, and then once it gets accepted. It happens twice for some reason. It gets triggered twice. So what Shadow does as a mod, he's able to look at that key when where he can see the channel point redeem. So he redeems it, it will be triggered once, and then he accepts it in the list, which triggers it a second time. So it's triggered 2 times in a row. That's how Shadow abuses his mod privileges, but it's never broken. If it's broken, it doesn't work at all. But it's just a lot because he does it manually. But he can't change the Twitch integrated throwing thingy itself. If that makes sense. That's only on my side. I could change the amount.
I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow
More you know.
paths similar to mine. So I will
Which to
tell
be
you.
kind of funky with that thing. I think channel point redeems used to only work when accepted. So someone would redeem it, and then mods would have to accept it, and that's when the redeem actually happens. So when you guys redeem a high, which is nothing big, right? And and everybody gets this message in chat. This and that person redeemed high for this and that many channel points. That only used to work after someone accepts it in the key. But now Twitch does it immediately. Channel points gets redeemed. No matter what the redeem is, it happens immediately. The channel points are gone and the message pops out immediately in chat. And the only thing why the key still exists is because you can still reject afterwards in case it doesn't work to give back someone's channel points. But you can also accept, which is what I think is weird. Instead of just close it, you accept it, and the accepting is what triggers it a second time. Yeah.
Even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't
Yippee,
mind,
trauma dump.
so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
But how can there be light, but then when you're there, there's just darkness? How does that work? How can you go towards light because it looks like light, but once you're there, it randomly becomes darkness?
Long time no
A
see.
rainbow!
Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
A rainbow! Guys, it rained just a second ago and now I have a rainbow.
Our rainbow. We have one very big rainbow and one very well. The second one is almost not visible anymore. Oh, we have a double rainbow right now. Ooh. You can't see the second one on the camera anymore. Almost gone. Very cool. Oh, pretty. Rainbow do be kind of funny. I'm back. Pardon me, you're satisfied. Hi, Andrio Abu Abu. You have a complicated name, is there? Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? But hello there. Hi. Metaphor? Yeah, I guess. To motivate me to continue as long as Emperor Squas. Which part mission are you doing? I will probably, maybe... I think I should be able to send the photo on Discord later. I have to double check so there I don't dox anything, but I think just the roof of a building will not dox my place. Well, pretty Wemble. BR like me, hello? What? What?
This voice.
It's
not
I don't
constant.
understand the last message.
Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter.
I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Imposter.
Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
Who the fudge?
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo
How to
keeper.
swear but still be family friendly. Who the fudge?
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Oh,
you know
their name
Acheron,
is
the Galaxy
Brazilian,
Ranger?
the wonder
Yes.
of the void.
I have something
That explains why I'm not able to say it. Andarilo do Vasio?
Go ahead.
Vasio?
Not quite.
Crazy.
I only want to
see.
ask, how exactly did she become
Brazilian like
Galaxy
me.
Ranger?
I understand now. Oh.
She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge, what a stroke of luck. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of Asdana's white oak and warm it up, and I'll raise a glass to you.
Warm it up? What do you warm up?
Nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
She looks so epic. Noodles?
You look.
You're having
pale.
noodles, Coco?
Or
What
is
you having
that
with your
also
noodles?
part
What
of your
type of
act?
noodles? Boothill first instinct is to threaten people with a gun. That's how he says hello. Was that Boothill?
I thought this was exactly
On
what
the
you wanted.
radio phone
After all, I
thingy-majingy?
faithfully fulfilled my duties as you
You got the
instructed.
pronunciation almost right. Almost.
Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
Best 18+ character.
The genius of the Council of Mud
That was
Knights
Booty.
wants to be my undertaker.
I like Booty. He swears he's threatening people and his nickname is Booty. I like him.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people
Instant
at the
noodles,
Strategic
but with
Investment Department
egg.
would love to be notified
The
of your
eggs
death in due
really
time.
steps up the game.
But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a
Another
gambler.
one bites the dust.
An insane one
Another
at
one
that.
bites the dust.
Well, maybe I am.
Timbo is going away.
Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice?
Well, I have pets. Cracking my
You
back.
catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a
I
single
just took a
clue.
sip when you did the head pat.
Wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on
Woohoo!
everyone.
Self-care. I did it out of order a little bit, yeah. But we had the same thought. I was taking a sip, cracking my bag, and then having the head pad. Ew. Oh. Oh, this looks funky. In the corners? I was like on drugs. Okay, I think this is a good place to end after all the story time. Because I think this is a lot of running around again. And I'm getting very EP. It's a little bit harder to focus for me. So I'll say, always a good place to stop. Yep. 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 Harmony, bad trip. It looks like it, yeah. Musik.
Ba-dum. Alrighty. Yeah. I should be back tomorrow if everything goes according to plan. And health-wise, I should be back tomorrow around the same time today, and we should be doing some cozy gaming or some art, because I have a big as commission. I got a 16 emotes a commission, so they take a little while. And maybe we can do them on stream. I mean, I wanted to do art, or I typically do art on Monday, but we played a cozy game instead, so we'll see. We'll do cozy game or art tomorrow too, depending on what you feel like and what I feel like. But that's the plan for tomorrow. Honka is gonna be next week on Wednesday again. And then, yeah. Tomorrow we do cozy, and on Saturday, I will not stream my POV, but I will be playing some split fiction with Demon. So I will not stream on Saturday, not over here. So there will be basically a break on Friday and on Saturday. There's nothing planned for Sunday yet, but since I don't stream my POV on Saturday, I will probably do something on my channel on Sunday, because I don't like having those big ass breaks in my schedule. It kind of feels weird. So yeah, we'll see about that, but that's the plan for the week. That's the plan for tomorrow. Just, you know, cozy vibes. So even if I'm EP, we can just cozy up tomorrow. No biggie. No biggie. Nice being here, y'all are chill. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I'm very glad that you enjoy your time here and that you think it's chill, because I'm trying to make this chill. Last work was very good, so I wanted to see this one too. This one is gonna be different, because they, like last emote batch was from 2 different emote bases. This one is all from the same emote base, and it's 1 person with 2 outfits. And their hair is kinda complicated, I must say. Or at least they have 2. Yeah, they have 2 thingies about their hair that I didn't draw before. So it's also kind of a challenge, but I think they look cute so far. But yeah, they're gonna take ages. 16 emotes is a lot. So yeah, we'll see. But they look very cutesy so far, and I'm very excited because they are emotes for someone's debut. I have the honor to make someone's first emotes for their new model. That's pretty poggers. Oh, perfect time to join. I'm sorry, maiden. Hello. I mean, I'm doing the last yep, right? I don't end immediately, but soon. Happens. I'm sorry. I'm too happy. I'm too EP and a little bit hungry. I must admit, at 7 p.m. I have to make food soonish. Who's that? Never heard of them? Oh, this Demon R11 that I'm gonna play Split Fiction with. Yeah, I just recently met him in space. Very casually, you know how it is. Thanks for stream. Sorry about missing most of the day. I'll be here tomorrow. Yo, don't worry about it. I'm glad you had fun with your funny game. That I definitely did not Google and leave a tab open to check out what it is about. Not me stalking what other people play in their free time. What? Nah. I love emotes. Let's go. Let's go.
That's pretty cool. Demon dude sounds cool. Some people even call him the Orb Lord. I don't know why that. He seems to have something to do with orbs. Oh yeah, and I heard he's a fluffy fanboy, but don't tell him. He doesn't like it to be called fluffy fanboy. Powerful persona user. That too. He's many. He's a very, very interesting guy. Lots of talents. Yeah. All right, let's check for something to someone to rate. When is a very fluffy fanboy. Rip. They know, demon. They know. You gotta run. It's over. You will never get rid of this label. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who should we raid? There are many people. We could raid Uyu. Uyu is working on emotes right now. We just yapped about emote art. Why not raid her? I think that works pretty well. I think that adds up. That makes sense. We all appreciate some very cutesy emote art. Rate message. Copy the rate message if you want. I don't even know where it came from. I think Knospa wrote that in the information about you as on Yuki's channel. As a mod on someone's channel, you can make comments about a certain user, and Knospa made a comment about you being fluffy fanboy. That's only visible to anyone with mod rights on Yuki's channel. And Yuki randomly saw that in one stream and called that out, and that was pretty funny. I remember that. It's too good to forget. Yes. Well, the cosplay in the performance. Thanks for spending time with me, everybody. I hope you had funsies. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope I see you tomorrow or on Saturday. And stuff like that. You know, the thingy. Lots of thankies, lots of chill. It's time to leave now. 3 seconds left. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great time.
With great intensity.